Here we go again, day 3 of the Super Mudlark on the Super Mudlark Tide. I'm putting my muddy boots on the steps of this here institution rather than leave a long trail of dry Thames mud through the place. But we'll be on our way shortly to get, well, you'll see in a minute, a little surprise. I think you'll like it. Here we are at Tower Bridge and we're about to walk down some stairs there. We're gonna go by boat, me and the Nugget, to the greatest metal detectors. I've got my trusty spade, my trusty dais, and Nugget's going the wrong way. We go down here, past the dustbin, down the blooming stairs to the river and our boat. Now this is Butler's Wharf. No butlers in it. They didn't import and export butlers through it, but this is one of the first buildings they turned into incredibly expensive apartments. And over that wall is the river. Up here and down there is another foreshore. That's where I took Dr. Tones. My secret location is to the right there. Unfortunately, it's all sanded in, there's nothing to be found. But we're going a little bit further.
Where's the boat at, Bill?
It should be here by now. I think there's a lack of water.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for the tide to come in up the street. It's like a canal here.
No filming, no filming.
It's the police.
No filming.
It's the police. Armed police again. So the mighty Mudlarks and the mighty American Civil War relic finder are going through this dark and dangerous passage where Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson once roamed. Maybe. And there is the Queen of Mudlarking, Nicola.
Are you ready for a river adventure?
So I brought the boat, Nugget brought the audience, Simon brought the expertise, and Nicola brought the pasties and champagne.
And strawberries and cream.
Wow. Over delivery there. Wonderful. You're not going now. You're not going. You've dissed my boat. Now, the key thing about this boat, apart from the fact that Nugget thinks it's a baby, which it is the front part goes down. It's like a landing craft. And there's a reason for that. It's because there's no way I'm getting out of a boat without a bit that falls off the end that enables me to walk down like royalty. Because dropping 4 foot off a boat into whatever, that's not going to happen with me. Not, well, it will, only once. A special boat for that. There we are, landing craft. Loving it.
Is there a fridge on it?
Yes, there is a fridge on it. It's called the River. Simon's got his life jacket on.
Is there a whistle to give attention?
There is one inside.
And a flare.
No flares.
Is that too small or is that the right size?
No, we can make that bigger. We'll just get it on first and then we'll extend it.
You're going to need to extend it for me, I tell you. Very fetching, Nicola, very fetching.
So,
Right, all ready to come aboard?
We're ready to rock.
Slow and steady wins the race all the time.
Slow and steady does the splits.
oh, safe and sound. Take a seat.
Here we go.
Just carry on going.
I was between 2 boats and they separated, which was not good for me, but I can now hit a higher sea. I was between 2 boats.
So what are we going to find today?
Well, I think you can find what you least expect.
This is where we were day 1.
Don't tell them all the secrets now.
Nugget flying a drone. And that's the prospect of Whitby, famous pub where we had fish and chips on day 1. Old Pirates Pub, arr.
That's gonna bring some waves our way.
I'm ready as I'll ever be, and that's not really that ready. Well, he's going to get some weight from this boy. And the police boats used to be in there, the police launches. All apartments now, of course. And that was an empty car park when I used to do it back in the day.
We've made it!
One can walk stately. Now that's my kind of boat.
Let's go find something.
So here we are, the foreshore of dreams. And the mud crew. The mudlarking team of dreams. And a man in orange. Oh look, a glass ring. Well, actually, it's not a glass ring, it's the top of a Victorian lemonade bottle. Isn't that rather pretty, that? I think I'll leave it though. It's kind of tempting. Nice one. Well, everyone else gets excited when they find these, so I'm gonna get excited. Excited. This is my excited face. So down here, we've got the first find of the day. Can you see it? I can see it. Oh. It's an old child's marble. Now I think the reason you find a lot of these in the river is that kids love to throw them in for a sploosh. So first find of the day, in the pocket it goes.
So what have you got, guys?
This is a kid's marble. That I guess is a, I don't know. But mine, this is, well, it's round and it's white, but it could be come out of a bottle or whatever.
Oh yeah, same thing.
A highly aggressive BB gun. But that's
Excellent.
definitely a kid's marble paint playing with. Yes, hard paintball.
Great, it's a good start, isn't it?
Not bad.
So I just picked up something over here. It was right on top of the ground. I wasn't sure what it was. And I asked Nicola, and what is it?
This is a great find. It's an alley gob. It's a child's toy from, say, late 19th, early 20th century. Play with those in the street. They used to have like a set of 5.
Huh.
Like bones.
It's like
Roman bones.
I would have never known what that was. It just looks like a cube.
Yeah, and
Little
it's
cube.
ceramic, and
Yeah.
the name for them is alley gob.
Alley gob.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how to play it.
Thanks
That's
for
what it is.
identifying that. Very
That's
cool.
okay.
And it was only like 3 feet away from that marble, so this is a great area.
Great find.
Thank you.
Well done.
Let's go get some more.
And look at all this pottery here. Bits of pipe, bits of glass, bits of blueware, bits of stoneware. Lots and lots. And Nugget just found a child's toy called an allygog, which is basically a clay pottery dice, like Roman bones.
So we're going to have a little pork pie ink pot extraction. Just here, look. See it poking out of the mud. Oh, I can see something there as well, a little coin there. Let's have a look at that afterwards. First of all, let's go for the pork pie. Oh, lovely.
Yes.
And it's in one piece. Isn't that great?
Fantastic.
Now let's have a look at this little coin, or is it a nut or something?
Well, it's got a hole in.
Oh, look! It's got a decoration on it. Oh, it is something. Look.
Part of a pipe.
It's not a big deal, but it's still kind of cool.
I like the face you pulled, though, you see.
Do you see it down there? It's tight, and it has been tumbling around in the river for a long time because it's worn down. That's a smaller one, so it's early.
It's old.
Yeah. Awesome. This is
Nice
a
one,
great
Nugget.
place.
You're on fire.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, guys, can you handle this? Look at that flagon handle. There you go, Noggin. Look at that.
It's a nice one. How old?
Ooh, not too old. 1800s, 1700s.
Old enough.
Old enough. Yep, that's a nice one. That's going to go in the bag. Lots of lovely pottery, and as the tide goes out, we start to get to the iron. And hopefully the copper and silver and gold.
Is this going out on YouTube?
Oh, ha ha ha. I thought you were going to say you'd found a really large pipe.
Oh yeah, no, but in all seriousness, we do have a pipe over here. A pipe stem. Which I think could be...
Well spotted, well spotted.
There we go.
That's a nice one.
Lots of lovely little pottery pieces down here. Very nice, but lots and lots of them. Look at that. Carpeted. And down there, two actually. There's one. And there's the other, right next to each other. There's a little bit of a Chinese pot there. Look at all that china. So there you go. Two really rather old pipes and a nice bit of Ming. Great, so really old ones, 1600s pipes, two right next to each other. Nice little bit of Chinese pottery. But you're spoiled for choice here. Look at all that. And I can see another one from here. I'm going to go over and get it. And there's another one just lying there. A little bit chipped, but again quite old. 1600s. Far London sort of time. So three from this little patch. Oh, there's another one up there, but that looks like it's broken. And we're choosy, you know, we're choosy. Yeah, that one's broken. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's not a coin, it's a thingamajig, but it's looking like an interesting thingamajig. Let's go get it. Now, what is that? What is that? It's a copper thing. Is it? Mystery item number one. If you know, post below. Probably something from an old telephone or something. I don't know. Could be a brooch. Unlikely. A Roman tea strainer. If you know, post below. This is looking like a coin, and this is looking like a gold coin. But of course it can't be a gold coin, because it can't be a gold coin. I haven't picked it up, but it's gold, and it's a coin, and it's right down there. So, I mean, probably a French coin. Some Frenchman is playing a trick on me. Let's go and see. You never know. It's not going to be, but it is gold looking. This is my I'm going to be disappointed face. You see, there it is. There's our gold coin. So we wonder what it's actually really going to be. Let's get it. Oh, it's not even a coin. It's not even metal. I told you, this is my disappointed face.
Old coin?
No, sadly not. It looked like it for a bit.
It's
not a coin.
I know it's not, but you got at 4 foot, it looked like one.
They're everywhere. There's one right here, one right here.
Oh, is there? Oh, okay. This is where the fake gold coins start, is it? So there you go. That's another really old one. That's a really old one. That is 1600s. There you go, Nugget.
Nice.
That's how much tobacco you could smoke in the 1600s, even if you were well off.
I couldn't hear you. I had my headphones on. Something about 1600s, right?
That's 1600s.
Yeah.
Like the ones you're picking up. These tiny little bowls. And we're getting them thick and fast because hardly anyone can get on here. Well, a nice detector find. First one of the journey. That's a nice little button there. It's going to be Victorian, I would have thought. And amongst all this muck, I found a nice metal find amongst all the other signals, so that's good. Well, actually, it's the second find. First find of the day with a detector, but yesterday I found that big lead token. It's here, just a question of winkling it out. Well, that's interesting. That's a bit of copper, thin copper, like a bowl or a teaspoon or something. But it's very thin. It might have some markings on it when it dries out. So that's going in the pocket. Maybe just a piece of copper sheet, but maybe something else. Well, I'm in finding mode. Now that is a watch gog from an old pocket watch. That's really nice. Good to find that. Very, very good indeed.
I just eyeballed a musket ball right here. I was looking over in the rocks and seen it. That is crazy.
Meanwhile,
You see it right there?
down here,
It's a musket ball.
I've got a big bit of lead.
Wow.
A huge chunk of lead. I'm going to put that in the bag because it might be something when I look at it
That
closer.
is crazy. Oh, look at this. What is this? It's brass. I don't know what it is. But that is cool. Man, we're on a hot spot. This is where it's at right here.
Yeah, lots of lead.
How's it going, guys?
You don't want to come down here. There's too much stuff.
Oh, I was eyeballing stuff. Got a few things just right here. Probably King George poppers. I put one of them up, but here's what I just found: a musket ball.
Oh, cool.
And this thingy, bobber.
Nice.
And I did find a coin, probably a King George copper of some type. Where you want to look. Yeah, man, I eyeballed that musket ball from 20 feet away. I seen it.
Now that's a bit of a silver knife. I reckon that's a bit of a silver knife. Blade, silver knife.
Yeah.
For a silver? Yes, we like it. Bit of copper there.
Like Nug and Chill Bill are on a musket ball roll.
This is why I need to go knee pads, I think.
All that.
Musket ball. Nugget's having a treasure-gasm.
I see a lot of stuff. Musket balls everywhere! Look at them, you're missing them! You see them? There's like 10 of them right there.
I'm leaving them for you.
A spoon?
River police knife.
It's the Metropolitan
That's their station behind there, the red building.
There's musket
that's the
balls
police station.
everywhere down here.
Fish knife. How refined of them. Now they used to live up there, that red brick building. That's where the police station used to be, and that entrance is where the police boats used to come out. And this is where they obviously ate their fish.
There's musket balls everywhere down here. Look at that. I found one right there, and there's more of them laying all over the place. We have a big one, probably a 69 or 70 caliber, bunch of little small ones. Wow, picking them up like candy. This is crazy. I walked right over them earlier. Oh, look, there's another little pistol ball. Wow. You got a token?
There's a token.
Lead token? Nice, nice. Let's see if there's any more. Here's some more lead right here.
That's another lead token.
Yep, another musket ball. Wow. What's that brass thing right here? That's cool. I need a bigger hand to put all this in.
Piece of lead right there. No, that's a rock.
But yeah, it's just all over. Look at all that.
That's a musket ball.
Good finds right there.
Musket ball right there. It's all going to be all over this flat mud patch.
Look at all that.
Musket ball.
Good finds right there.
Musket ball right there. Leg crack, leg crack. So rich here. two of us can find stuff. Look at that. Nice tag, copper tag. That's probably got something on one of the sides. Number 2.
Oh, I see another musket ball.
Awesome.
Do you see it? There's one right down in there.
So, Nugget Noggin
Spot.
is in the musket balls. And I'm in the tags.
There. Look at that one. Beautiful. I'm having a blast. I bet there's just stuff over here too. I'm gonna get back to it.
Oh yes.
Anything different, I'll let y'all know.
Oh yes. That is a Roman coin.
Get all this off the ground right now while we can.
That's got to be a Roman coin.
Come back up in the next few hours.
What do you reckon, Nick? That's a Roman coin, isn't it?
Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, it definitely could be. Crikey.
Hey, Nugget, you're getting musket balls, I'm getting Roman.
Is that Roman?
That's Roman.
Nice. You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice. You have the Roman, I'd rather have the musket balls.
Yeah, it's alright. They're all yours. But when you do find the Roman, remember to give them to me.
Oh, musket ball! Musket ball! Big one. You can feel the weight of it. It's definitely lead.
I found a Roman.
But I know what your Romans are like. They're usually flat and made of lead.
Well, Mr. Butch, see if you can bend this one. Not that one. That's a little copper tag. You can bend that one. Let me see if I can find.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, I think it is. This is definitely a challenge. Bend this one. I had a Roman, I lost it. I've got so much stuff.
Could be.
Could be.
Very thick though, right?
Yeah, well that's good for an ass. Pain in the ass.
Clean it up and then I'll be convinced.
Bend it then, come on.
Oh,
Let's
no,
see you bend it.
That's definitely brass.
That's definitely copper.
Alloy or,
Awkward shaped lozenge copper thing, yeah.
I think it might be a Barbarius head on there. A little bit of Barbariousness going on.
I think that's a Roman.
You have to give it a little clean up, I think.
Until I'm told I'm deluded once more. Until Simon Hercules bends it. That is a Roman. And there's a bit of shrapnel from our hot patch.
Just found a little coin. I'm not sure what it is. It could be French actually. Do you know what? I've just, as you said that, Clem, he's just bellowed over that it could be French, but it's actually got the woman Liberty or whatever she is.
Marianne.
Yeah, gliding to one side. So it's obviously it feels very light though. So I think it's a modern version. Yeah. So
silver. And she's on it. Yeah. Oh no, that's a franc.
let's be frank about this.
That's a franc. If you can see the date, it'll be silver.
Feels very light for silver.
Yeah, no, it does feel very light, and I can't see the date, so I'm guessing it's a not quite old enough. It's very worn though. There's 2 coins where I was trying to find any and didn't find any, so there you are. He's the man. He's the man with the eyes.
I'll try.
So here you go. This is how you do it. You see this little patch here, nice copper nail. That is a bit of a buckle. That is probably 1800s, 1700s. So it's all here. Nugget's got like half a military ration of cannonballs. Well, that Roman coin, that's my hunt right there. And that's a spoon hand. No, it's not, it's a wire. That's what, it's a bit of spoonage there. This mudlarkin has found a silver coin. Let me get it on down. Oh, that's an old one.
You reckon?
Yeah, that's a real old one. Beautiful.
It's a sixpence.
Oh, Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky sixpence.
Yep.
Nice.
Congratulations, Mr.
problem.
Silver Sixpence.
No, it's cool. And if Nugget will accept it, I'd like to give it to him.
No, you
Yeah, no, because I've got a few in my collection. So if you'd like it,
appreciate
mate,
it, yeah.
that's for you.
So how old is this one?
It'd be 18. It's a young head, so probably 1860s.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
So, yeah.
Very cool. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're welcome, man.
Good deal.
Awesome.
Pure silver, 100% silver that one.
100%.
Yeah.
100% silver, yeah, no messing with the Victorian times, they made good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% silver there, so that's pretty nice, that'll clean up alright.
Fantastic. Now, I might be totally wrong, but I think I can see a coin there. No, I'm totally wrong. But this is a nice scraper. Excellent. I found a nice scraper. Oh, what's that? It's a thing. Goes in the pocket. Well, Nugget's left one for me. It's a musket ball.
I haven't made it down that far yet.
I'll be clearing it all up before you get here. This is something. Don't know what it is. I think it's a fired round ball. Nice. Look at Nugget go. You see that? Speed and agility. Oh, musket ball. Right in front of you.
That's the
Hold
big one, yeah.
Yeah.
The big one, yeah. I was looking at down there. There's a... Oh, look at this.
Hey, give me that. That thing you just thrown away.
This nut thing?
Oh, it's a nut. It looked like a dice.
There's another musket ball. Another musket ball.
Now you want to keep your eye out for very, very small things,
Yeah.
because these tiny little coins, like I think I just found one. I think that might be a little coin there. So if you see something almost round, that's very, very small, give it a second look. Well, there's a little pistol ball and lots of lead fragments down here. You could easily find a token amongst that.
Yeah, musket ball. Another musket ball right there. That's a big one.
Oh, no, that's a really nice thing. That's a game encounter,
Some brass. Oh,
maybe,
what is this?
or button.
That's a big old weight right there. Fishing weight, I reckon. Some brass.
Nice one,
thing.
Si. See the button?
Yeah, I think it's a button, it's got like a little shank
Yeah.
thing on the back, so
Yeah.
maybe like
Don't
Victorian.
have them, yeah, Victorian if it's jet. See? You can tell it's stone, right?
Yeah, definitely stone or glass or
Patented tooth test. Jill Bill's patented tooth test.
It does definitely works. I've been trying it already and I've still got all my teeth, so it must
Yeah.
still work.
That's right. There's the musket ball. I think that's a coin when I pick it up, but I think that is a coin. No. Yes, maybe. No. It's all going in the pocket there. Was that detector find or?
Yeah, just detecting.
Oh, fab.
TC usually around here. For some reason,
You know that's what TC stands for.
total.
Top cat, da 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 da, the most effectual top cat, da 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 da. You're too young for that.
I do remember Top Cat, definitely.
Well, that's his lead token for his close friends. Now this is how it works. You see, I've got my little scraper, and I scrape that to one side, and look, there's a musket ball. Well, there's a nice little button Simon found and donated it to me because he feels, and he was quite correct, I was heading that way. So anywhere he goes to find a gold coin, that's where I was headed. He has to give it to me. That's the deal. Anyway, we're going to do some padlock knocking.
It's called proper restoration.
Proper restoration in the field. Field restoration of what is a padlock.
Possibly a padlock.
Possibly a padlock.
It's a little present, and we're going to see if we can crack her open and see if there's anything inside. It might be completely mullered, but
I suspect it will be completely mudded, and it certainly will be after we crack it. So let's get cracking. Oh, look at that.
oh, do you know what? It might just be
An axe head. Oh, it opened. Might just be a purse of gold coins. Oh, there we go.
I don't think it's anything. I think it's a nothing.
Ah.
It is now anyway. Looking at it, I think it's just a bit of molten rock, so
That's a brick.
it had a tile attached to it, so no, well, never mind. Next one will be a padlock.
And that's a musket ball. Another one. Oh, look at the sprue on that. Look at the sprue on that. Amazing. Amazing. You see, that is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Could be just a bit of a nail. Probably it's just a fragment actually. Probably not a coin. But you can see how much metal there is down there. That's a bit of spoonage, I should think. Bit of a spinandle or just a bit of lead. But it's everywhere here, absolutely everywhere. Well, that's a little seal, I should think. A lead flan, that goes in the pouch. Now I'm thinking that's an enormous cannonball, sorry, an enormous musket ball. And it isn't, it's a stone. Well, that's a bit of copper. So that's a bit of copper, just lying there. Not a coin though. Probably worth more than a coin, but not a coin. It's a big old lump of lead. Keeping that just because it's so big. Very unusual. In the bag. Nugget's having a musket ball gasm. He's got, I don't know, 50 by the sound of things. Sums off down the end. He's found a silver sixpence, given it to Nugget Noggin as a memento. And Nicola's down that end, down there, doing her thing. Has found her typically amazing pipe.
Yeah, now, is that Albert and Victoria?
Well, it certainly looks like... No, that's Edward VII.
Oh, betraying my ignorance.
I would say that's Edward VII. And that would be, therefore... Was it Alexandra? It could even be George V. But it's looking a little bit old for when he got coronated. So I guess that's Princess Alexandra and Edward VII, who had one of the first ever appendectomies before he got crowned, because he got appendicitis, would have died, and they didn't really have that operation then, so he had the experimental operation and survived to become king for 10 years. 1900, or 1901, to 1910. If that is, of course, him. Doesn't look like Albert.
No, I was hesitant to say, to betray my ignorance of our monarchy.
Well, if you look at loads of coins for long enough, you'll get the king's heads worked out.
Yes, it doesn't really look like Victoria.
No, it's definitely... That'll be my wild guess. Not so wild, but definitely a guess.
So I got a signal here. It was reading in the high 80s. I dug down about an inch, scooped it out. You could see it right there. Looks like an old crotal bell. Let's get it out.
It's got a beautiful pattern on it.
Wow.
Yeah, nice
hey,
design.
That's lovely. That's got a...
Let's wash it off here in the river. Right on the water's edge. Oh, it's beautiful. Still some clay on there, but it could have the little dinger inside. You never know. Awesome find. That is what we're looking for. Let's get some more.
Hey, Nugget, can I have a closer look at your crotal bell? It's gorgeous.
It's kind of odd find for down here, you know.
It normally goes down here.
Get out of the wind.
Not much to eat.
That's a great find.
Thank you.
I've never found a crotal bell.
Really? They're out here.
Only when Chill Bill takes you to the secret beach, which no one takes.
Well,
It has got a pattern on it.
for that one.
There's a pattern on there.
They're gorgeous.
That's underground. Underwater.
That is, that's
See what I
stunning.
was doing.
You see, that's Chill Bill for you. Takes you to the beach that no one else can get to. Find the good stuff. 1,000 musket balls, crotal bells, Romans, you name it. And pipes with Edward VII on. And we're only halfway done. I've got mud on my lens. Well, this is at least a button. It's a button. Or I guess it could be a nail head, couldn't it? No. It's a button. Well, we'll find out about that one later, but I think it's just a plain button. Thought it was a coin, but we like it anyway. So Simon's got a nice coin. While I've been fishing around for about 2 hours, he's, with his magic Prince of Mudlark eyes, has found
A little thin, very thin coin. So I'm not sure what it could be. I mean, it looks like it could be possibly the bust of Victoria there.
That is definitely the bust of Victoria.
That's a shame.
I can see that even there, from there. But that's a half sovereign. No, it's not.
It's probably a farthing.
Yeah, it's probably a farthing, but it might actually be something else. It might actually be a token. They did loads of tokens, and that's too thin for a farthing, I would say. So I'm guessing that's a token. Nice one.
All right.
Now, when I say the word coin, people find coins. So I'm going to say gold coin.
Oh, gold coin.
Not that. No, I'm going to say gold coin, and you should find one now.
Oh, I like your style. Yeah.
See, so Simon's been scraping away. So basically, he gets down on his knees on knee pads and then takes the top, I don't know, quarter of an inch off. So where we were down here, where it was all shown up because it was actually on its way across the mud, he's taking it up another foot or two, where the coins that we found, or the bits and bobs we found, would be being pulled down from. He's found this nice little button doing what you just saw. And there's
Just bits and bobs, yeah.
what's that bit and bob you pulled up?
It's just a fragment of iron.
I think it's got something on it. Simon, nice one. See, I got all excited when that came up. See, that's actually a Roman coin encrusted. There you go, guys. That is how you scrape. From Sifinds, he's got an amazing mudlark channel. Mystery item number 2. I said it's hat pin, but it probably isn't. But you see there's all that decoration down the shaft, and there's writing on the rivet on the top. So that will reveal its mystery, probably. See, Si's scraping away, finding all this good stuff. And he's just found a bit of silver. No. Saying it's still cheating. But anyway, that's interesting. So Si is carrying on scraping. He's got a livery button. He got that lovely hat pin, and now he's got a livery button. And I can't remember who that is, but
No, it's like a kind of...
yeah, it has significance. So a very nice button. Nice one, Simon. There you go.
So this is a lead seal.
A lead seal.
Yeah, it's bizarrely they made these ones with the cop up. We found a few of these in the same area. So they reinforced that particular type with copper bit on the outside.
Nice seal. There you go. Oh, that's not what I got. Oh, Simon.
Well spotted. It's a little lead token, but it's probably blank.
Nice one. There you go. Simon is prospecting this little spot to see whether it might hold anything. He's not expecting much, but he's having a quick look.
So you just get rid of the loose, see if there's any metal work or anything like that, see how hard packed the area is beneath it. If the sand just sinks and sinks, you know that it's going to be a long way to anything that's settled. It's got about an inch or two, there's a good chance things might be settling on the hard pad.
That's what we're doing today. So the tide's coming in, we've had it, and it will probably come up fast as well. See, I think it's an ingot. You see how it's been moulded into a shape. There's no affixing point. So that'll be my guess, a little ingot. But Simon doesn't believe in ingots. He's got a silver one in his pocket and he thinks it's trash. But of course bulk metal is shipped in ingots, and they'll be shipping bulk metal up and down here for sure. If someone knows what it is, post below. So someone's got some old spoonage. Now this is a mudlark detector, because it's a fisher, and look at that coil, it's tiny. You won't be able to see what's what with a big coil down here.
So yeah, that would have been the tip of a spoon. You can see the little finish on it there. That's what I think it is. Pewter, part of the end of a pewter spoon that someone...
Yeah, that's nice, it's got a nice pattern on it.
That's yours.
Yeah. I like to collect what I find. Unless it's gold, of course, then you can give it to me. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. That's old. That's 1700s, maybe even earlier, I would have thought. Rugged Americans. They're not stopped by something like the tide. It's going to go over his boots this time. Way, yes it did. So Simon is teaching me how to sieve. And he got an A.
Eh?
A.
Eh?
So this is what your sieve looks like. And you poke through that. Can you play Where's Wally?
I've got screw loose.
Yes. So you just poke through that, and maybe you find it, maybe you don't. Maybe it's there, maybe it isn't. But you don't miss much that way.
There's a thread of evidence. How many puns can you find in one?
With you, Simon, almost infinite. A little washer.
Yeah, it's hard work and you get muddy and wet. But now and again you'll find something cool.
There's no stopping this guy. Tide's coming up now. Nicola's making art. Sci-fi sieves. And Chill Bill chills. And Nugget Noggin nuggets.
My pouch was so heavy that I had to take it off. It was wearing me down. Had all the musket balls in there.
Brilliant. So Nugget Noggin's pouch was so heavy he had to take it off. With all the fines he's got, it was weighing him down. He was going to sink into the mud. So I reckon I'm seeing S and very faintly C. S. C by the order of the Senate. Now I might be completely wrong about that, but I'm seeing that and I want to see it. So the more I want to see it, the more I see it. But that's carved edges, so it's a lozenge carved to the right weight, filed probably at some point. But when I give it a little bit of attention, we might get some detail, we might not. But I'm pretty keen on that SC. The S is there, that's the C. Get right up to it, probably get it better than I will. So while these young tykes are fighting on against the elements, I'm sat here on a rock, chilling out. And there's our boat with our crew, with a landing door down, so I can make my stately way up it and don't have to pole vault like everyone else onto the prow. So now we're going to have some Nicola made pasties to finish the day.
Take a break. Check.
Pipe.
Teeny tiny bit of pipe, but it says lark on it.
Amazing. How do they know?
Now, everybody's pasty has got their names on it, so there's no confusing
There's a pasty with your
whose
name
they
on it.
belong to.
Chill. Bill.
Look at that. Has my name on it. Nugget Noggin. Isn't that amazing?
Thanks, Nick.
My pleasure.
Or Sifinds, yeah.
Sifinds.
Sifinds.
Around the corner.
Is it good, Bill? Chill Bill, but it's probably eaten
Chill
now.
on one side and Bill on the other.
Yeah. Nick, yeah.
Thank you.
Cornish pasty, my grandmother's own recipe.
Well, the landing craft's coming to get us. The water's coming up real fast. 5 minutes, it'll be up to where I sit right now. So we're egressing. Isn't that a word? Egressing.
Keep watching, because we're going to try a little bit of magnet fishing.
Yeah,
so
who
knows what what's going to bring up.
He's going to take us around on the boat. We're going to drop it down and find it.
Hey, mad people, why not? Magnet fishing. I don't know. We're leaving this beach as the tide comes in. It's going to be gone in a few minutes. Now, this is my kind of boat.
You seasick?
Nope, not a bit. And that's not like me at all, I tell you. Even if I step inside a boat, I get ill. But as long as I can see it all moving around, I'm fine.
Good news.
So Si's got a magnet. Nicola's got a magnet.
Yours is in that bag there?
Oh, I have a magnet? Sure.
Yeah.
Nugget's got a magnet.
Yours is bigger.
You've all got magnets.
Oh, he gave me the big one. Holy moly.
Why does that look like it's coming towards us?
We're going towards that.
Oh, we don't look like we're moving, but it looks like it's coming at us. That's impressive. But hey. Ploosh. I heard him go ploosh.
Yeah, it's great quiet.
Yeah, just... You see, look, it's driving by us and nobody on board.
Strong signal for the magnet.
Well, a bit of oomph-dama. A very small lumpo. from the middle of the Thames. So that's what we're getting off the bottom of the Thames. There's iron down there. Iron from the Thames.
I found silver coloured metal.
So Nugget's reeling it in. This is what we found at the bottom of the Thames. It is solid black iron filings. Solid, look at that.
How weird is that? You push it around and it's sort of...
Is it black sand or is it iron
it's black
filings?
sand, yeah.
Let me,
Does black sand do that?
Yeah, it's black sand. That's what they have. I don't know what it's called, but you know that little, used to be a little person you'd make a mustache on them with a little thing?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what's in there.
Iron filings, that's what we'd call that.
And then you can separate it to where...
so there might be gold. No, there would.
Yeah, there could be gold in that.
If gold was attracted to a magnet.
Well, it could just... the small particles could just be getting
Caught.
pulled up with it. But yeah. When there's black sand, there's usually gold. It's just a lot of iron. Heavy
And that'll be
iron.
just all the iron that's gone in, just breaking down, I suppose.
Yeah.
No, it's just black sand. Like you can literally find it out in the middle of nowhere.
So you think it's natural?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a natural...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little mineral.
Well, you get
yeah.
garnets with black sands, funnily enough.
Yeah. I wouldn't think of like a gun right
quite,
away and turn into that. No.
It's quite addictive. Yeah, Nick, you seen this? It's like mud, right?
Yeah. But, oh, that's so weird. That is really weird.
Tips rickled. They're in a hurry now. We'll have none of that, please. We're going to get some wash off this. Kind gentleman. So that's where we were yesterday. CPO Tower, between the bridge. Middle of the bridge.
Yes, that's right. You used to have a restaurant on top.
I did, I ate there. Coming into dock. There's a 5p there in the corner. That's the second coin I found today.